Nowadays what you study, why it is their knowledge is wrong, and it is not conclusive, and it is not taking me to the final truth. Why? Scientists are also searching for knowledge, we are also searching for knowledge. Their process is wrong. They are searching for knowledge by their senses. What I see, I believe what I see. What can you see? In the night that is dark, can you see anything? What is your capacity to see? Why you are so proud of your seeing power? You cannot even see your eyelids. I want to see. Show me God. Are you qualified first? In fact, when Krishna was there, personally present in this world, so many people saw Krishna. They could not recognize him. That he is the supreme personality of Godhead. Only few people could recognize. So even if I show Krishna, you cannot recognize he is God. So you have to be qualified. And God is not audio carrier. Suppose I say, Mr. Modi, you come here now, and all these people here want to see you. Otherwise they say there is no Prime Minister in India. Now will he come? You give a proof. And even if he comes, how will you understand he is the Prime Minister? So to understand God, you have to cooperate with Guru. Please understand this very important principle, cooperation. Like, I say, I have fever. And you go to doctor. And the doctor says, you got malaria. Doctor, prove it to you. Doctor will say, I prove to you, but you have to cooperate with me. Because I have to tell you what is malaria, how it is caused, this blah, 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 blah. This thing causes, parasites cause, or whatever causes, and then this. Proof. Okay? When you see in the microscope, you can see it. Otherwise it takes you and it shows you the microscope, you don't understand anything. Because you don't understand the whole thing. So similarly, in the same way, many people are demanding, show me God, show me son. Wait a minute, sir. You have to cooperate with us. You can prove everything. Don't think in Vedas, nothing can be proven. Everything can be proven. People have created a society, this kind of tamasha. They say, this is all blind belief. And science is knowledge. How much they are cheating innocent mass of people. Even in India, which is the land of knowledge. You know, Adambra. Just like sometimes in the Western countries, Adambra. The mother, but it's not a mother. Because she has some 10 husbands. There is no relation like a mother with her. Everything is like a display only. You can buy some chemically, genetic mutation banana. It is so long, very beautiful, but no taste of banana. Simply dry. So everything can be made a show. So similarly, knowledge is being just a show today. It's not real knowledge. And knowledge has an effect also. If you get real knowledge, I told you that, you get nourished, your hunger is over. So similarly, in our heart, there is an eagerness to know the truth. Even if you are B.Tech, M.Tech, PhD, no use. Heart is not satisfied, still in total ignorance. The effect of knowledge, jnana, should give you mukti from this world. And should give you total happiness. But this knowledge is not giving me that. Therefore, by proof we know it is not knowledge. Whenever I go to colleges at 4th year or 5th year in medical colleges, I ask how many of you are drinking. 90% students are drinking today. That means no knowledge. What they learned? What they learned? They didn't understand anything actually. No knowledge, zero knowledge. So knowledge symptoms, a person with knowledge, in Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini shuni chaiva sapake cha panditaha samadarshina. The person with knowledge is called Pandit. What is the proof of Pandit? Brahmane gavihastini. When he sees a Brahmana, qualified Brahmana with Vidya and Vinaya, he sees a cow, he sees a dog, he sees an elephant, he sees a dog eater, sapake. He knows his forms are immaterial, everything is so samadarshi. He sees them, everybody equally. He sees everybody with equal affection. Samadarshina. The symptoms of knowledge. And then there is so many shlokas of Pandita in Bhagavad Gita. Chanakya gives a beautiful shloka of Pandita. Matrivata paradareshu paradraveshu loshtavat atmamata sarvabhuteshu ya pashyati sa panditaha. If you understand any woman and you respect as mother, matrivata paradareshu. Anybody except your wife. Don't call your wife mother. Okay? Some people do that. Except you are. Matrivat paradanesha. Paradardesha loshtava. You see anybody with opulence, it's like a stone on the street. You don't feel envious. Atmavata sarvabhuteshu. You look at any living entity, you feel the same pain that you will have. If anybody gets pain, when I get pain, I feel so miserable. Similarly, if somebody is suffering, I also feel pain. If you come to this platform, you are a learned man. And today, where is the result of this education? Where do they teach? You can see after so much years of education, they don't develop these qualities what Chanakya said. They don't feel for any woman as mother. Paradaveshloshtavat. They don't develop that. Atavad sarvoteshu. They don't feel any pain. Nowadays people don't feel any pain. When animal is going to slaughterhouse, a poor animal is slaughtered just for a tongue pleasure. They don't feel any pain. Nowadays how much most of the society is eating meat. What is where is the education? So if you want to become Pandit, Ashochan Anuvashocha some Pragyavadam Bhashase Gatasun Agatasun Jananu Shochanti Panditaha. Again Pandit. So real knowledge if you want to get, in society somebody is a Brahmana, what do you say in South India? Bhataru. In North India we say Panditji. So if you want to become real knowledge, then you need a Guru. Guru is not a fashion. So we should be keen. Why the cheating is going on even in the society in the name of Guru. We have saffron dress, he is a Guru. Why? Because people don't want knowledge. They want to keep Guru only as a fashion. So some cheater also comes and business is completed. Okay? But if you want real knowledge, you should approach a Guru. And the Shastra says how to approach a Guru. Tatvidhi pranipatena. Don't challenge him. Surrender to him. Pranipatena. First process is this. You cannot argue with the Guru. Just like you want to learn medicine. Do you go to KMC and say, hey, what are you telling? This is not the way. Please take admission. Admission means surrender. You have to come to the classroom, you have to do the practicals, you have to do everything, and then you will learn. So similarly, you say, come and challenge, you will not learn like that. First you decide whether you want real knowledge. Because be convinced, whatever you are learning in engineering, medicine, physics, chemistry, all, nothing is vidya. It is called avidya. Ishopanishad says, avidya will help you fill your belly, but it is not real knowledge. It is called avidya, because it is not real knowledge. But it is also needed. You need some knowledge to fill your belly, but it is not the category of real knowledge. Therefore, Ishopanishad very nicely refers to that avidya. But real mission of human life is because avidya when animals have. A cat also knows how to fill its belly. Do this, do this, do this, do this. You get milk, eat. Yeah? When a cat wants milk, what it does? It will come, roll on your legs, lift the tail, go like this, and what do you think? Let me give some. So it needs some skill. It has that naturally by God's arrangement to fill its belly. In fact, the joke is that these things are very easily. The problem of life is for everybody same. For me also same, for dog also same. But dog is able to solve this problem of life very easily, and I have so much anxiety. Sometimes it happens that your 10th class results are not good, child hangs himself. Dog will be wondering. So tough life these people are. Even after studying, even after giving exams, he doesn't study, he doesn't give exams, but he meets his needs. Inherently, the skill for eating, sleeping hasn't built. For society today, very unfortunately, we have created so much anxiety for eating, sleeping. And we are thinking this is like nonsense civilization. Civilization means shanti. Yeah? Just like we are sitting now. And in this atmosphere, we can understand knowledge. So real knowledge, a guru has. We should approach him in a proper way. In Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna approaches Krishna, who is a respected guru. The gurus of all the gurus you know, are all servants of Krishna. He is the original guru. Karpanya dosha upata savava prichami tvam dharma samuda chetaha yashya nishitam bruhitan me shishyaste yam sadimam tam prapanna. He approaches Krishna. Krishna, I have inflicted a miserly weakness in my heart. First qualification to become a disciple. You should admit your weakness. Arjuna, even though such a powerful warrior, he is not feeling ashamed to admit his weakness. The Lord, miserly weakness has stricken my heart. Prichhavi tvam dharma samudacheta. I am coming to you, my Lord. Please give me knowledge. Yashya. And don't give me some temporary solution. I want ultimate solution. Nishchitam guvitam me shishyasteyam sadimam tam pratam. Okay, so we have to first decide. First we should be convinced, I have no knowledge. Be convinced of this first. Skills for making this glass, sir, is not knowledge. That is called kala in Vedas. Some skill. Like a dog knows skill, how to get his food. That is. We are being cheated actually. In the name of knowledge, we are giving skills. And whole society is total scam actually. All these universities, college, I can say, totally cheating the whole society because they should openly admit we are not teaching any knowledge yet. First class. They should tell parents when child is taking admission, we want to inform you in this university no knowledge is taught. Only some skills will be taught so that the child can fill his belly, full stop. Nothing at this point. But society is being cheated. And we also want to be cheated because we are also not interested in real knowledge. We only want to dance like monkeys. That's what they do. Whole life they work hard today and they get some job, they get some salary and they dance like monkeys after that. Like cats and dogs, they jump, they drink, they smoke and live worse than animals. I have not seen an animal smoking. Anybody has seen? You've seen an animal drinking? So this is a civilization. Why? There is no knowledge. Okay, so actually the cheating going on, so we don't be cheated, be intelligent. You understand, I'm not saying don't study this physics or medicine or this, study, but no, it's only avidya. It only helps me to fill my belly. But I want knowledge. And my mind should be focused. Where do I get knowledge? And there was a great personality, he was a minister, Prime Minister, Sanatan Goswami of Nawab Hussain Shah. In fact, it's a different situation. Why did he take service of the king, Muslim king? He threatened actually, if you two don't become my ministers, I will slaughter the whole your society. So they accepted their hopeless condition. So when they went to Lord Chaitanya, they asked this question. The Prime Minister of Nawab Hussain Shah, the big king of Bengal. And the question was this, Ke Ami, who am I? In Bengali they asked. And why I am suffering. Okay? So if you know the answer of this, then you have knowledge. You don't know answer of this question, there is no knowledge. Therefore, Bhagavatam says very nicely, Should I continue or? Naatvarna katopeto jatu nama kritagraha. Swavidvaraha ustara kharai. We see only without knowledge, which is taught in this big institution, we see 4 kind of animals coming out. You know, they have this convocation. They'll wear big dress, like a gown, big natak they do, big degree they give. But there are 4 kind of animals are coming out of the college. Swa is a dog. The dog means without employment he will die. Previously in a Gurukul there was education given Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya. Shudra there is no need of a Gurukul. You can learn in the profession itself. Okay? All the 4 are not according to birth, please mind. It is by your quality. So somebody is Satvik, he was given the education of a Brahmana. It does not matter whose son he is. Somebody is Rajasik, he is given education of a Kshatriya. Somebody is little less Rajasik and combination of Rajoguna and Tamoguna, that is best way to put it, mixed guna. He is given education of a Vaishya. All the 3 get Diksha and they are trained. Shudra is sent back home. There is no need of training. He can learn on the profession directly. So, but today, situation is Kalau Shudra Sambhavaha. They are giving training to Shudras. There is no need to train Shudras. They can directly work on the profession. There is no need to train Shudras. Therefore, they don't study. Just like somebody wants to learn how to make a... He was milking the cows. He can see how his father and mother are milking cows. He can learn. There is no need to be educated for that. But we have created this big Adambara, big universities. And in the name of knowledge, we are cheating society. And what is coming out of the universities? Dogs. Because Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya don't take employment. Nowadays, so-called civilized people, they can eat meat, they can drink liquor, anything. They are pigs. Swavidvara, Usthara, camels. Camel means his habits are so sinful that he is drinking his own blood. Example is given because camel in the desert goes and bites thorns and he drinks his own blood. The same way in the society today, people have such sinful habits, they're killing themselves, they're smoking, drinking, their body is decaying. He is actually drinking his own blood. And khara, ass. Ass has no time. You tell somebody, every Sunday, once a week, you keep 1 hour, you can hear Bhagavad Gita. And after that we have prasadam. No. But modern society work 20 hours, life is useless. Because they're asses. So what is coming out of the university, these 4 kind of animals, no human being is coming out. That's the proof, no knowledge. They didn't teach any knowledge. 5 years the child goes to education, 25 years the child comes out without any knowledge. Therefore we need Guru. And India is Maira Bharat Mahan because in this land, we don't gain out for nationality, but we can say in this land, great Gurus have come. Who is the great Guru in this area nearby? Madhvacharya, Shankaracharya, who also has roamed around this area. Ramanujacharya, great acharyas. They are worshipable. Because why they are? Gurus. They have no business to cheat. They gave real knowledge. And anybody received knowledge from them, their life became meaningful. Their life gets so much hope. So today actually, unfortunately, we are depriving our children from knowledge. We are depriving them. I don't know whether we are foolish or we want to be foolish. I don't know what is the category, but we are depriving. And then today only, before I became a little late, somebody has come with the condition. I have a brother. Not listen to anybody. Become totally crazy. I said, what is the age? 16 years. I said, you did not give him knowledge. Then you see the result. And then we have to see, we deprive the children from any knowledge. But then, and we give them skills in the name of knowledge, we see the result. So it's very important. There's a land where great acharyas have come. They did not teach you how to bend iron. That is what you're learning in schools and college. But they gave great into this knowledge. There was once Prabhupada asked this very nice question. The question was this: Swamiji, can you give a new commentary on Bhagavad Gita? What is the question? A new commentary on Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada said no. Imagine such a great Acharya. He had millions of followers. Thousands of people had become his full-time. They had given their life to serve him. And what Madhvacharya has commented 1,000 years ago, the same thing I will repeat. It is a waste of time. You have to take mantra for somebody who is coming in, Guru Parampara. Evam Parampara Praptam Imam Rajashri Vidu. Krishna gave to this world to give knowledge. Therefore, our institute is also a prime business. When Prabhupada landed in America, they asked Srila Prabhupada this question. Why you come to? Because all the 5 acharyas for Kali Yuga came from South India. Madhvacharya came from South India. Pachika Kshetra is there, you can go. Ramanujacharya came from South India. Nimbarkacharya came from South India. And then Vishnu Swami came from South India. And Shankaracharya also came from South India. All the 5 prominent acharyas of Kali Yuga come from South India. So in Kali Yuga, this place has a culture. And people here are interested in spiritual life. You see any function there in temples, how much crowd is there? Any temple you go, it's too crowded. People are very interested. But somehow with all this thing going on, they don't have a guru. Guru may be there, that is Upanayana Guru, that is drama. There is no interest to know knowledge, to urge. If they can add this, then life will become wonderful. Correct? If they can become, with all the pieties there. But with all those things, suppose I go to airport and I have to go to Delhi. I go to airport, I do everything. But if I don't, I even sit in the aircraft. But the aircraft doesn't lift it. Krishna is very merciful. He's sitting in the heart of every living entity. He's just waiting in our heart a desire to come at his lotus feet. Somebody was telling me he was saying, asking why the Balaji does like this. With the other hand, he's saying give. I said, no, he's not telling. He's not giving, he's asking. They don't even know the meaning. He's telling everybody, come take shelter of my lotus feet. He's requesting. So Krishna is actually asking everybody to take a shelter. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Krishna is saying, please come take my shelter. I'll take aham tvam sarvapapebhyo mokshe shami masacha. If you cannot remember any shloka of Bhagavad Gita, remember this one shloka. 18th chapter. Sarvadharma, one knowledge. Mam ekam sharanam vraja. You take my shelter. That is the result of real knowledge. Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarvapapebhyo. I don't know, I'm stuck into this problem, that problem, that problem. Don't worry. Masacha, don't worry, I'll take care of everything. You do your prime business of life, take shelter of Krishna. If you can do this, your life will become successful. But you cannot do this unless you go to a guru. A guru will help you. He'll guide you. Just like suppose I want to eat. You have to go to somebody to ask what he likes. Does he like lemon? Does he like jackfruit? You ask what to give him, what he likes. So similarly, if you want to serve Krishna, you go to Guru, because Guru knows what Krishna likes. Okay, so they approach a Guru, he will guide you very nicely, and your life will become successful. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Bhagavad Gita ki Jai.